Hey everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville.
Papa Scoville.
And this is Chase the Heat. You know what we're doing today?
No, what are we doing today? Oh,
Jeez,
we're going to see my doctor.
No, we're not. Here's what we're going to do, Papa Scoville. Will you look at this, you guys? Mother-in-laws. Do you guys see that? Mother-in-laws. Gochujang. Fermented hot sauce.
Fermented?
Yeah.
That's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yes and no. So glad you brought that up. It's not at all unusual in that the #1 fermented hot sauce on the face of the earth is what? Tabasco. It is, and guess what? Your favorite, guys, you want to done a lot of videos with Papa Scoville. Guess what his favorite hot sauce is?
Tabasco green.
It is. It's the Tabasco green jalapeno is his favorite. So we got something. I'm thrilled about this because I think you're going to love this.
I'm looking forward to it.
Here's the funny thing. Mother-in-laws. Okay, look. Got a couple former mother-in-laws. I do. Just a fact. Not bragging. Not a positive thing. But you know what? Here's a fun. You know why I bought this? Because the mother-in-law thing jumped off the label and said,
yes, and Lord.
It did. It said, Johnny, you need to buy this.
But if it was really, it would be mothers-in-law.
Amen, right? Because there's more than one.
It's an English lesson.
But it hopped off the label at me, and I said to it when I looked at it, I said, holy mackerel. It's marinated garlic. I think I'll like this. I think Papa Scoville will like this.
And we would like to know if you do, though. You know.
Right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick review. I'm going to read you the label on this thing, and then we're going to do a review of it. I like look at the looks of it. You can see bits of seeds and all kinds of happiness. And I know Papa Scoville, one thing I love about you, I've learned this over the couple of years, he likes a barbecue sauce or a chili sauce that has substance and some texture, right?
Texture, pieces of...
You're not into it. If it's a puree, it's not quite. And listen, I don't mind. I'm a little different. There's some. Well, you know what's funny? I'm going to call you out on this. Your favorite hot sauce is green Tabasco, which is a puree. So even though it is, it's a puree. It's a puree. Even though you like puree, you're like me. I love that. It's one of my favorite sauces. But I like the substance and the texture. I like chewing on some seeds. You know why I like that? It lets me know that they really put some peppers in there.
That's true. It isn't just water.
Amen. All right, so here's what we got. Mother-in-law's Gochujang. I don't know if I've said that the right way. Gochujang?
When we whisper like this, though, it's sort of...
No, scream my neighbors. I don't care if they hear it. Gochujang. So that's what the name is. It's fermented chili garlic sauce. Let me read you the ingredients on this, guys. First of all, the ingredients. Listen to this. The unique fermentation process. Think miso meets chili. That's what it says. I don't make this stuff up. I read it. It creates an unparalleled spicy umami flavor. Garlic and ginger notes pair deliciously as a perfect marinade for meat and seafood.
Both great.
How can you not be happy about that? Doesn't that make it sound good? All right,
man,
so
this man lives this stuff.
I swear to you, I do, and he sees it. All right, so I'm going to give you the ingredients in just a moment, but I want to tell you what it's paired with. First of all, a marinade for meat, seafood, or stir fry. Cooking, it's for sauce, noodles, marinade, and wraps. Can you imagine? We haven't even tasted it yet, but imagine on a wrap. I love wraps.
I know that.
Oh, all right, dip.
Not referring to rap music.
I'm not a rap guy. You guys know that. No, listen, I think if you guys watch me, you're like, dude, Johnny's a rap guy. I'm kind of not.
My apologies.
No, but you got it. And everybody knows that. I'm not a rap guy. But yeah, I don't judge either, so we're good. So dip with a pair with shrimp, cocktail, sushi, calamari, or fries. Ooh,
shrimp cocktail.
And calamari. Don't you love calamari? We talked about this. You don't.
No.
Here's the crazy thing. We just talked about this. He does not like calamari, which is one of my favorite things. But let me read this to you, the ingredients. So this is important. All right. So first of all, we got middle gochujang paste. Now that includes pepper, chili flakes, malt syrup, wheat flour, salt, fermented soybean powder, sweet rice powder, garlic, and onion. It includes sesame seed oil, toasted sesame seed seeds.
Sounds good.
Doesn't it so far? I'm drooling. You know what's funny? I can't believe you said that. I sometimes, I kid you not, I start drooling while I'm, like Pavlov's dogs. No, it's almost spooky. I swear to you, sometimes I start drooling while I'm just reading the ingredients. I've had people comment that they did too. When they were listening to it, they started drooling. Toasted sesame seeds, cane sugar, fresh ginger, fresh garlic. Oh, good things. Less than 2% of soy sauce, which is water, wheat, soybean salt. It has citric acid, xanthan gum, and wheat soy. It's manufactured at a facility. Hey, slow down! Really? Dude's driving. You know, this guy has flown by a half a dozen times. You guys have seen me talk about him. You know what the guy's driving? You think it's a Ferrari or a Porsche? It was a Prius. Did you see it?
It's a tan Prius, that's right.
It's a tan Prius. Dude drives through our neighbor like Juan Fangio, like he thinks he's in like a...
It's a Gatum.
Is it really?
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll be just setting the computer up, and I'll hear it, and I'll run out there and stop her and say, what the heck?
You might throw those chain spikes down, you know that.
No, I'm telling you, we need that, because I'll tell you something. That is insane. You know what, today, you and I were watching you know what, today? Papa Scoville and I were watching a race. He came over to visit me. We were watching a race on TV.
Yeah, we love it.
I don't like auto races that do this. I'm sorry if you like that and I don't. You can hate me.
We like sports car racing.
I like
up,
races
down,
that do up, down, and there was this really cool race, and it was amazing. The vehicles. It was pretty cool.
And when he said slow down, it scared me.
Listen, you know where this product was made? Where are you born? Where are you from? You were born in Brooklyn.
Born in Manhattan.
Lennox Hill Hospital.
Yeah, that's New York City.
But where were you grow up?
Long Island.
All right, this right here is this product was created in Long Island City. Kind of cool, kind of exciting. All right, so look, here we go, you guys. This is mother-in-law's gochujang.
Is gochujang a Chinese expression?
It's got to be, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
The soy sauce, or the
I promise you, listen, you know what? You guys I have people all over the world that watch this. If you're in China or Japan and gochujang means something to you and you know what it means, let us know. But this is their gochujang mother-in-law's. Mother-in-law.
It's fermented, so we're going to put on helmets.
I love fermented sauces. It's one of my favorite things. All right, you know what the great thing about a fermented sauce? Before you smell it, it has the most unique smell because there is a fermentation aroma.
And that's thick.
Have a whiff. Are you getting the fermentation?
Something.
Whoa, you know what's interesting?
The fermentation, this is...
No, this isn't just the fermentation I'm picking up. I'm getting the garlic. You pick up the garlic for sure, the fermentation. There's something that is I don't know what it is.
You know, I got a great idea.
What?
Let's eat it.
We will do that in a minute, but you know what's funny? I just need to read this real quick. I don't know if it's a sesame seed I'm smelling. You think it could be sesame seed? You know what it is? It's sesame.
Yeah,
it is. I'm getting sesame seed.
I need a little help there. But
Would you get that? It's sesame seed. That's what the strange aroma that I couldn't pick up. You know, I feel like, I don't want you to think I'm like a genius and I'm like the guy. You know what I did? When he's saying, I don't know what I'm smelling, I'm reading this, and when I read toasted sesame seeds, I thought, you know what? Although I read it, I didn't quite smell it until I reread it, and I think that's what you're smelling. Is it?
You have to,
all right, so it's got a great look, great color, great, beautiful red viscosity. Yeah, it's not thin. And you know what? You guys have watched Papa Scoville and I. I prefer sort of a thicker quality sauce. Grab a little bit. You don't need to do as much as me.
My spoon is not as big as narrow.
Oh, here you go. You're dripping a little bit. I'm going to cover you there. All right, so Papa Scoville, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to cover your butt.
No, I'll take anything you drop there.
All right, so this is Chase the Heat, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. You got that umami flavor. And that's the flavor you can't identify. You're like, what is that I'm tasting? That's the umami. It's that.
It's got little pieces of things you chew in there.
It does. You know what my thing is? Before
seed.
you tell me what you think of it, I'm thinking you won't like this. Do you like this?
I'm not crazy about it.
You know, it's funny. I know my old man for a long time. Here's what I'm getting. I'm telling you, I had a funny feeling. The minute I'm tasting this, I'm thinking, dude's not going to like this.
Some real work went into it. I mean,
Here's the thing. I'm getting this. The sesame seed is a huge flavor for this. When I smelled it, I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I was like, what is that I'm kind of smelling? I can't quite put my finger on. It was the sesame seed. There's great, if you look at this, oops, I want to spell that. See that? There's lots of seeds and all kinds of yumminess in there. But here's the thing. There are things in this I like a lot. Now, let me tell you what they are. Driving the speed. It's pretty. I don't know if you. I've tasted so many sauces that I don't know if you'll see this, but one thing that I can taste this is the fermentation process. Now I know that one of your favorite, your favorite sauce, Papa Scoville's favorite sauce is the Tabasco green.
We did tell him.
Listen, if you guys saw what he does to a bottle of Tabasco green, it's almost unruly. It's like dirty what he does to a bottle of green Tabasco. But that same fermentation, you can sort of pick up in this.
Yes.
I got acorns dropping everywhere. But the thing that I'm picking up that really is the big thing is the sesame seed flavor. And you got a umami flavor. You guys have there's sweet, sour, salty, savory, but umami is this flavor. It's like kind of like MSG umami. It's a certain flavor. It's like the extra flavor that people aren't aware of. I like this. You know what I think this would be good on?
I don't dislike it.
Not at all. Listen, I love that. You know, here's the thing.
It's not my favorite, is what I'd say.
It's okay. And that's all right. And here's the neat thing. Here's the beautiful thing about this whole process. His favorite sauce happens to be a fermented green sauce by Tabasco. Even though this is a fermented sauce, it's not his favorite. So what that tells you as a viewer, explore. There is a world of heat that is so extraordinary, so incredible. Is it not?
Without a doubt.
I mean, barbecue sauce, salsa, hot sauce, marinades, dipping sauce.
You find people that would put this on toast. You know
For
what I mean?
real. But what you gotta do is you have to find what works for you. And what we're gonna do with this show is teach you as much as we can. And you know what? We talked about this in one of the previous videos we did. I don't do a flavor profile on this show because everybody's flavor is different, right?
That's true.
What you like may be different than what I like, even though we're the same blood. Your blood's in your veins is the same as mine, even though you don't have the Scoville tattoo.
So
You know what, guys? Hey, pull that shirt back. What would you guys do to see? Show me the forearm. All right. What would you guys do to see a Scoville right there? What would you guys do to see that on there? Maybe we'll do that.
If you had a gun, you might be able to see it there.
We'll make this happen. Can you guys imagine that as a tattoo? I drag Papa Scoville to a tattoo shop and tattoo him up. Can we talk about tattoos for a minute? You know what happened?
Time's up.
No. You know, I went to the Philippines. I got the blood clots in my lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Because the blood thinners I'm on, I can't get a tattoo for a while.
You know, what it's like is this. Some people like soccer, others like football. Now, speaking of football, he's going to blush when I said, my son was a tight end on the championship football.
Stop.
Starter.
Listen, it's okay. You know, listen.
And a good tennis player.
Here's what you need to know. This dude, and I'm not. This isn't just like a.
No, we don't care. They don't care.
No, I know it's not just a flattery thing, but here's the truth of it. Papa Scoville casts a long shadow. What are you, 6'3", 6'4"? His shadow is 7,000 miles long. And when I grew up, this is the truth. Stop.
Slight exaggeration.
When we grew up, it was like, you don't understand. Like it was a novelty growing up to have him as my dad because everywhere I went, he was like a legend.
Oh,
I'm just being straight.
I'm going to leave.
Whatever, you go leave. You leave, just walk around the camera.
No,
but here's the truth of it. It was such a novelty growing up because I was Scoville's son. That's the truth. I'm just being straight with you. From everything. Not even business, just interpersonality and just everything. It's like, that's kind of a cool thing. And here's the funny thing. You know why you guys dig this dude? Because you dig me. I'm just an idiot, but for whatever reason, you guys find my idiot level with your idiot level. Your idiot level is with his.
No,
we're all part
don't
of
insult the customers.
No, we're part of the same family. And you know what? Here's the funny thing. Here's what I love about this. I love about this so much.
I know what it is.
I bet you don't.
I bet I do.
I bet you don't.
When I say something, you're
No.
almost ready to finish this.
No, you're not. That is true.
I was wrong.
We're together so many times, and like he has a thought, and like I snatch it right before he says it.
Sorry about that.
No, but what I love about the most about this is that people say that they feel like if you don't, here's the funny thing, you guys. I watch these. I read. I don't respond, and I apologize. Please forgive me. When I first started my channel, I responded to every single YouTube comment you guys made. It got to a point. And it's not that I don't have enough time. It just got to a point where I don't care if I didn't work, I could not respond to all of them. But if you knew how many comments there were that said that Papa Scoville, you know what I mean? Listen, you guys get it.
Let's wrap this up.
You hear that? Let's wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up. Anyway, listen, you guys get it. He's a great guy. You guys are all part of the same vibe.
Some of you are going to go crazy over this.
Here's the deal. There would be no Johnny Scoville if there weren't a Papa Scoville. And there wouldn't be a Chasetheheat if it weren't for every one of you people. And you guys mean the world to me. What do you got here?
If they want us to pull it up. Pull it up there.
Pull it up.
Want it turned it?
What is that?
Tell them about that.
I don't know what this is. You know what this is, I think? This is a Carolina Reaper. You know
Well, I can tell you, it ain't a banana.
You know what we should do?
No.
Should I eat this?
No, no.
Why not? You just pulled it out.
I might have made a
It
mistake.
would be an awful thing. Let's do this right now.
What are you going to put on it? You're going to put some
No.
of this? Dip it
You
in
hold this and just kind of point this out to the people on the camera. And I'm going to get a knife, cut that in part, and I'm going to eat that right now. All right, you see the tail and the stinger, you guys? The stinger that you see. Do you guys see this thing right here? My other knife's in the house. See that right there? That's the stinger. And that is the stinger on a Carolina
You
Reaper.
can use this if you want. Oh.
This is Papa Scoville. You know what this is?
Something that'll burn your mouth.
No. Do you? People online can't see the. Can you see the liquid on that knife blade?
Yeah, it's juicy.
You know what that is? Smell it. I won't. You move towards the knife. You know what that is? That's pure capsaicin oil, and that oil that you see on the blade knife. And I don't know if you can see it on here, you guys. I never can get it right on the computer. But this is the hottest pepper in the world. Now, I want to show you something crazy. We've done a lot of these. Smell this and tell me what that smells like to you. Does it smell like a nightmare, like a problem, like you stay. It's like
neutral,
a warning,
almost
like a warning. Would you want to eat this? Would you smell this and think, hey, let me put this in my mouth? He said, no. So here's the deal. Let me show you something cool. I'm giving Papa Scoville a lesson that he hasn't had yet. What do you think most of the heat comes from in a pepper?
the seeds.
Right. Gosh, aren't you guys glad he said that?
You never told me that.
Do you know they're not in that at all? There's no heat in the seeds whatsoever.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Don't be insulted. Don't feel. See the white pulpy thing right here, Papa Scoville? Right here.
The backbone.
Well, it's called the placenta, which is a weird name. If you've never heard of.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go right by that.
Right here is what is the placenta. The heat has nothing to do with the seeds at all. For instance, here's a seed. You can eat that seed. Well, drop to it. There's no heat at all. The only heat that's on a seed is the capsaicin oil that happens to be surrounding the seed. But when you bite the seed open itself, there's no heat in there. The heat is in that pulpy part. So this is the hottest pepper in the world. It's called a Carolina Reaper. I'm going to eat one right now with Papa Scoville. You know, I don't think I've ever eaten a pepper with you on video, have I? Have I?
I'm not very proud to it.
All right.
I worry about them, you know.
Now watch this. You ready for this, guys? Watch this.
Oh,
What does it smell like?
a flamethrower. We don't want to scare you away.
No, but with a pepper that I just ate, what you need to know is this. You need to chew it a lot, really well, because if you chew that pepper and you don't swallow, and by the way, you know who grew that pepper? Earl Canada, from Earl's Ghost. I would be remiss if I, thank you, if I failed to say that he provided that pepper. But that pepper is a Reaper. Let me explain about the Reaper. It's the hottest pepper rated by the Guinness Book of World Records on the planet right now. Now, spitting a seed away. There
I
are
told you
hot.
not to do that.
I know, right? tragically missing my youth. There are hotter pods than a Carolina Reaper, but there are not hotter pods that have been tested by had their Scoville rating, our family name. So,
but it's a big world, and there are things out there, strange things.
You're right, and the thing about it is, there's like, I can rattle off right now easily 7 peppers that are hotter than the pepper I just ate.
But don't.
I won't. Now, the pepper I just ate is burning the heck out of my throat. If you knew, you guys know my scale is way different than Papa Scoville's. You know what we're going to do? I have an idea.
No, I'm not going to taste that.
No, here is another Reaper pepper. I thought we would do this. This literally is just the stinger of a Reaper. Why don't you eat this?
No.
It won't hurt you that much, but it'll give you an idea of how hot it really is. Now, right away, you should sense that, holy crap, that's not like it won't hurt you, or I wouldn't let you do anything that wouldn't hurt you. But do you sense the heat on that? Spit it out if you want. We're over there. Hot as can be?
No.
It's not. Okay, good. You know why that is? Whereas, remember that I told you the heat mostly is?
In the placenta.
Right, and you didn't eat any of that. But can you tell that's warm?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There's a glow on my tongue.
So guys, listen.
I misspoke when I said
no, I want to tell you something. I'd rather die a flaming death on this video with all you watching than ever hurt this man, because this is my guy, you know. I mean, but you can tell that we've been talking about this for a while. It's so funny this happened on this video because we've been talking.
Well, it was not rehearsed.
No, but remember a few days ago we talked about.
We don't rehearse.
No, you guys know. This show is not scripted because there's errors on every single show. But you said at one point, like, I'll try that. So here's the thing. Papa Scoville just tried a Carolina Reaper. Now, you didn't eat the whole thing, but you had enough of it to know that it's
glowing now.
It's way hotter than a jalapeno. So guys, guess what? Oh, is that a champ right there? Who's your dude? Who is your dude? All right, so listen.
The reason I took this out was, you know how you do that spot to tell them how to tune in? Right. I thought rather than a fake one, we'd put a real one.
Listen, I think it's good. And you know what? Here's the nice thing is you have no idea how much respect my family and your family. We don't have fans. That's nonsense. We have a family here, and these guys are going to love you for that. So that's awesome. So here's what we're going to do. I'm not putting a link in the description box below for this, but if you go to Walmart, you can get this. And if it's in a Walmart, it's probably in a Safeway, or it's in a bunch of others. Just look around. Mother-in-law's, Gochujang. You know what I will do? Actually, you know what? I feel bad. I'm going to put the link in the description box for at least the website. So if you don't have a store next to you, you can go online and buy one. I'll do that. But right between Papa Scoville and me, that's a pepper. When you see that, that's our pepper. It's his, it's mine. We'd like it to be yours. So click that pepper. When you do, guess what? You're part of the family. And we would love that. Don't you love that? Isn't it the coolest thing in the world?
It is.
All right, so if you don't want to miss a video, you click the bell. When you click that pepper, they're going to give you an option to click a bell for notification. If you do that, you won't miss one. Papa Scoville, I love you, dude. Thanks for hanging out with me.
We're not ashamed of that.
You guys are awesome. I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.